Sean Desai had Jalen over for dinner. I wonder if Jalen ever had dinner with John Gannon. This connection could be solid.
The funniest is the
You are now tuned in.
He's the funniest in the world.
To the hottest podcast with your host, Big Holla.
Look, Desai, he can't help but praise Jalen, calling him a real stud. What impresses him most is how Jalen mind operates. You know, he has all the questions in the world. It's evident that Jalen is determined to elevate his game to different heights, to new levels. And there's levels to this ish. It's levels. You know, his dedication, his commitment is becoming crazy. It's making him such a great player. But look, man, I want to welcome y'all to the Diamond Crew Sports Podcast. Look, man, it's Hotta. I am your host. And today we have some exciting developments to discuss. I'm guessing, you know, with the injury to Nakobe Dean, the Eagles have been trying out some new roles for Nolan Smith. And they're experimenting with him at an off-ball linebacker instead of the usual position, you know, as like an edge rusher, you know, just chasing down the quarterback. You know, that's his job. But they using him off ball. I just don't know if that's going to work out for him. I don't know. It's something that I'm willing to see because they are doing it. I'm willing to see how it shake out. But I just don't know, man. I think that he probably is going to be better at that edge spot, you know, but we need to make sure that we solidify some linebackers. We need some linebackers. How we might have to make something shake with a linebacker. Coach Sean Desai wants to see what Smith can do in this role. And it looks like, you know, he may have a variety of roles throughout the season. I guess we're just trying to keep that talent on the field somewhere, making plays. I don't know. But, you know, let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about Nolan Smith playing off ball? Is that his game, or can he adjust to play off ball? I mean, I don't know. That's something that we got to see. You know, in the midst of training, the Eagles have a closed walkthrough session today. I did the podcast with Coles and Schmitty Eagle when enemies clash. Yeah, and I said that they had the open practice Saturday. I was incorrect. I misspoke. You know, how to gonna let you know when he F up. You know what I'm saying? I misspoke. The open practice is on Sunday. So I just wanted to make sure y'all know that. And if you ain't doing nothing and you in Philly, why not head on down there and see our great Philadelphia Eagles? I know it's going to be exciting. Hotta wish she could be there. But look, when I do show up, when I finally show up, y'all going to know, because we're going to be getting it popping. Despite facing some challenges, you know, in Friday's practice, Hurts showcased his skills with a great play on 11-on-11, escaping the pocket and connecting, you know, with Dallas Goedert, you know, with a dart, you know, for an impressive 10-yard gain. So that's exciting to see that Dallas Goedert is making waves, because when we got Dallas Goedert clicking, man, this is a hard offense to defend, you know? So I want to see those 10-yard gains. I want to see those touchdowns inside of the red zone, you know, with our tight end. He's our closer, kind of. We fucking go up the field with nice passes, runs. And when we get to the red zone, we have to converge. So with Dallas Goedert already making those plays, I'm happy to see that. However, though, it seemed that the pressure got to Jalen a few times. He did throw his first interception, and Nick, you already know how Nick Sirianni is, man. He turned up real quick. And from reports, because like I said, this is not open practice, Nick Sirianni was seen demanding push-ups from him in front of the team, in front of the media, just because he threw that interception. And we all know Jalen. We've seen it before. Jalen loves to get coach hard because he feel like that makes me better. You know, so we really not worried about that. We love the fire that Nick Sirianni got because we not about to sit here and let you just throw interceptions and we're going to pat your shoulder pads. Nah, we're going to let you know what's up. So I love that. I love that. If a lot of these other franchises probably did that, then turning the ball over wouldn't be so, that's all right. That's all right. Nah, turnovers is not all right. They never will be. So definitely shout out to Nick Sirianni for jumping up, getting busy, and letting him know that's not what we do. Even though it was his first pick, you know, out of 60 plus throws, it was his first pick. That's it. You know, we're not about to sit here and act like we tripped out because of it. Because we not. We not. You know what I mean?
Hey Chloe, what's the move for today? Man, I'm headed to DSP. What's that? Diamond Top Production? Oh, it's a remote production studio. What they gonna do for you? They provide high quality audio for starters. What, girl? What you mean, baby? I have a YouTube channel and they help enhance my audio so people can actually hear me. Okay, what else? They do way more. They edit and optimize your audio needs. So they can make my podcast sound better? For sure. I'm working on a track. Can they help me with that too? Absolutely. Tyro is one of the owners and he is an audio engineer who graduated from University. He got you. Wow, really? Yeah, boy, he works with Pro Tools, Adobe, Wise, Logic Pro, and much more. He legit. I need that thing mixed and mastered. Let's go.
But everything wasn't wrong. Everything wasn't discouraging for Hurts. You know, he's a standout player. When he make a mistake, he's going to make sure that he does tenfold. You know what I mean? Look at the Super Bowl, the one that y'all want to keep bringing up, the fumble by Jalen Hurts that y'all want to keep bringing up. When he did that, he came back and scored. We went into the half up 10. You know what I mean? So I'm not really trying to hear that. That defense was the reason. That special teams was the reason. And I'm happy. I'm super excited, you know, that the Eagles are making it a fact that we need to be working on the special teams, because that was a big return when he could have stopped him and then maybe the game could have been a little different. And that defense just didn't show up. But look, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. But, you know, Hurts' connection to Dallas Goedert is lights out. That was a 50-50 ball for a touchdown. You know, he also found my dog Quez. Turn up Quez. Quez is back, you know, who had an outstanding performance in the one-on-one drills. You know, I'm watching Quez make plays. I'm not watching him. I've seen a few clips of Quez make plays. Hopefully tomorrow I see Quez making plays. I think Quez is the number 3 on his defense. I mean, on his offense, excuse me. Quez is the number 3 receiver, and Alameda is going to be 4th. And I've been saying it. I've been vouching for Quez. Quez is ready. Quez is about to turn. He's about to turn up. He's not about to have 2 down years in a row. He ain't about to do that. This is Quez's year. Man, it was a clip that came out where he put a move on the line of scrimmage on, I think it was Maddox. And he got behind him and he whipped his head around really quick. Pause. Just whipped it around, which is great when you whip it around at the last minute, you know, and the ball is coming your way. You know, so that kind of keeps the cornerback, you know, off guard, because he's not seeing you look at the ball, if that makes any sense. So he's been making some impressive catches against multiple defenders, you know, But in other news, you know, we've been kind of down on Marcus Mariota because he hasn't been having a good camp, but he seemed to be building a strong rapport, you know, with veteran receiver Greg Ward. Mariota, his decision-making was praised, particularly on a pass to the right sideline to Ward on a huge game. You know, those are the things I want to see, especially from our second string quarterback, because injuries are a part of the game. You know, so if Jalen was to go down, Jalen did go down last year. If Jalen go down, we need to make sure that you competent and you can come in here and run this offense. And we need to see that right now. We need to see that in training camp. And we need to see that in preseason. That's what we need to see. Thank you. Because we wasn't really liking what we were seeing. But on the defensive side of the ball, I want to bring the light to my dog, Josh Jobe. You know, he's showcasing his skills by sticking one of the best wide receivers in the league, Devontae Smith, one of the top 10 receivers in the league. So Josh Jobe is making a case on why he should be on this roster. He should be on this roster because he's really sticking to one of the best receivers in the league. And when he did that, he forced Jalen to scramble and tuck the ball. You know, so those are the things that we want to see because a lot of quarterbacks is not going to be able to scramble and tuck the ball. They're going to be a deer in headlights, and we're going to take your heads off. You know what I mean? The first team defense was missing Nakobe Dean and James Bradbury. So James Bradbury, not as much. I think that he put his helmet back on and he went back out there. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong there. Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean is a big one. Pause. That right there makes me think that we need to probably start thinking about investing in a linebacker because we haven't been hearing much from Nicholas Morrow. We've probably been hearing more from Christian Ellis. You know? So I want to make sure that because linebacker is very important. Very important. Without a good linebacking core, you know, we can kiss a lot of this defense goodbye. We got to have a linebacker to secure the middle of the field, to put pressure on the quarterback. You know, his job is he's the green dot. He's the green dot. You know what I mean? So we definitely need to make sure that we solidify that spot. So we might have to go ahead and go out and make a move for a guy like Patrick Queen, or, you know, it's different linebackers available. You're starting to see right now that people are starting to get signed. A lot of these free agents are starting to get signed right now, you know, because training camp is kicked off and teams are starting to see, you know, where they may be weak at. So Howie, it's time to make a move. However, it was some unfortunate news while we're talking about injury. Patrick Johnson suffered a apparent injury during practice that had him carted off the field. You know, he was favoring that leg. You know, as usual, injuries are part of the game. We hope that the recovery is speedy. From reports, is not as a major concern as we thought it was, and that he might be able to come back, you know, sooner than later. So we just super excited. We ready for Sunday to see the open practice. We got a little bit of football with the Hall of Fame game. You know, we seen a nice pass from Zach Wilson, the backup for Aaron Rodgers, the one that said that if somebody come there and take his spot, that he gonna make it a living hell for them. But you're not about to do that to A-Rod. You know what I mean? But this dude, DTR, this quarterback, man, I think they had Kellen Mond in there playing at first. And next thing you know, this kid come in and he just a lightning bolt. Passing, running, blocking. So definitely one of those guys who I'm excited to see as he moved through his career. But man, look, I'm not about to keep y'all today. I just had to let y'all know that this is who I am. This ish right here, this is what I do. This is the Diamond Crew. But I want to give a shout out to my G's and my OGs. You already know what to do. But if you're new to the channel and you like content like this, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to like. I need you to comment. I need you to subscribe. I need you to share this. I need you to hit that notification bell so you always up to date. That's what I need from y'all. And if you've done that, thank you. How to love you for that. Thank you for your support. But that's a wrap today for the Diamond Crew Sports Podcast. We will be back. We will be back sooner than later. But until then, how to out.